Welcome to your Solar Sensei channel, where we give you the great tidbits that you probably needed and you didn't understand. Viewer discretion is advised, as my language might elevate to a level of uncertainty and indecency. God, viewer, just, you might not like the context of some of the things I might say. Like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, critique. I'd just like to hear from some of you guys. So you just press the buttons, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Hello and welcome to shit, man. Welcome to your Solar Sensei podcast, where you are about to be privy to some things that you probably didn't know you needed. I am your Solar Sensei, and I from the things I saw, I don't know if any of you are ready for the real truth about what's going on with Mamushi, right? Because, as I've said in different videos, this sensory ability that is coming through all of them, right? If Matsuri has the sensing of the roots through the Kekkei Genkai of Shinki, Ryu was able to sense bloodlust, and somehow, someway, through Bug, Mamushi is able to see Ada. Calls her Big Sis. I'm not gonna spoil everything. I'm just gonna say some things that I saw, right? So I'm not gonna put no panels up like that. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just gonna come to you straightforward, because ain't no way you're gonna sit here and keep downing the Boruto manga like it's trash. And I don't want none of y'all to get into it and start sitting here and acting like it's the fucking greatest thing you've ever read. Oh, it's changed. I like it now. It's different. Shut the. I'm sorry. It is January 16, 2026, 11:13 right now, and I'm waiting on my family to get off because my son's birthday is coming. So I appreciate you if you watch it. If you don't watch it, still love you. If you like it, you don't like it, still love you. Leave a comment, subscribe, share. Now getting back, why is Mamushi doing this? Why is he's really not engaging unless he gets engaged with? He's not fighting anything. He's literally just trampling around the village, getting beat up in certain sections, right, by Boruto and possibly Kawaki, right? But in this situation that we got the preview to for Himawari and Team 10, or Team 10 is probably, Himawari is probably part of Team 10, so we're gonna say Team 10, right? What we saw is her about to do a Biju bomb, Biju Dama, whatever, right? At Mushi. We thought she was about to do it in the middle of the village, which she did, but right? Coordination, quick thinking of a 200 IQ child, right? A prodigy child as well. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these, a lot of the new generation are basically like prodigy kids. But in any case, quick thinking by Shikadai, shadow stitching them and telling Chocho to throw them up in the air, and then boom, Himawari blows them up, right? Because they got right back up. I thought Chocho was about to be having to learn sage mode abilities and things like that, because at this point I'm like, man, this is crazy. She has to enroll in the school of Lady Tenten head ass. But anyways, no. Thinking that she was really about to be uncoordinated in that situation is kind of like a damning, like, oh man, like she was really just blanking out, right? Something we also seen her do in the beginning of the Boruto anime as well, and the Naruto becomes a Hokage version of something, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because those are like the endings, and I didn't really catch a lot of those in the beginning to Boruto, right? Like I never caught those until later on. So, but no. She is utilizing Kurama's chakra very well. She's becoming her own entity, as we saw by that flip, right? When she first kicked Mamushi, right? That flip was something different. Something similar to how Kurama had, kind of was paws up, tails, and hit her. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could kind of look at that and be like, well, that is a kudos to her, because she learned something. She took an aspect of Kurama and applied it to a fight. That kick was kind of just like natural, right? Seemed like it was more instinctual. She had to back up, and it was a tight squeeze. So, I mean, some people just gotta look at that shit. Anyways, continuing, right? Mushi is exceeding 100. Mushi is exceeding 100. There's 100 Mamushi, and like, why is there 100 Mamushi, and why do we think that he's supposed to be going bat crazy, right? No, he's not going batshit crazy. He's literally focused on one single thing, which is Ada, throughout all of the ones that he's made. My theory on the one that was on the roof, when he said there's 70 people here, none of them are Ada, right? I had a theory that was like the main body, right? Because none of them are the necessary main body. But I'm thinking like whichever one of them has to be able to develop the actual Thorn Soul Bowl, kind of like a playback of Boro, right? But we don't want to talk about how many people they played back like Boro, but because Boro, well, let's be honest, Boro wasn't the first one to get hit by a Chidori while he's trying to move. Boro's not the first one trying to move a core or a center in his body, or protect a center of their body, or a place of power on their body. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking too much. Continuing, right? Mamushi, what is his main body? How do you dignify which one is his main body? They sprout out of any of them. Now, I would like to also dictate that he started off with like a few of them on the top of the village wall. He only started off with like what we saw was like 7 or 8 or something like that, or 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. But were those the main bodies, right? Or those the main ones that are able to summon forth more, and they have majority of the intelligence? Like it's kind of like the Shadow Clone Jutsu, not like the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Like you multiply yourself into this. We'll say 10, right? Each one of them has 10%. That 10%, whichever one multiplies more from that, then there's 10 from there. Each one of them has now 1%, even though he has 10%. Each one of those have 1%. Or does he become the one that becomes 1%? They're just a group of 1%ers right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're just gonna walk around dumb as hell. They're all walking around dumb as hell, right? So the only damage sustained is that one real piece that we saw from Boruto, and possibly his Rasengan. Mamushi is not going into buildings. Jura likes the architecture and structure of the village. I'm still trying to figure that out, even though I think we already know Hashirama, but I'm just going to leave that there. And then he's literally just walking right past it. Like, he has no idea. He's not going into buildings. Then, some of y'all are calling Delta fine shit now, which is outrageous, because it's a character, brother. Just, they drew it like that, right? So I just want y'all to calm down sometimes, And yeah, no. Beyond Delta being fine shit, we're gonna say that Sarada has significance being in the center where Ada is at, trying to protect her, right next to Damon. I mean, it's kind of insane to say that she's probably Gonna be Hokage after this. Like, I don't know. I like to support that, because Sakura has capabilities of being a Hokage, right? She's been under Tsunade for years, you know what I mean? Then she turned into a damn medical ninja, the head of the medical unit in the village, right? So, I mean, it's there's no downplaying Sakura over here. You know what I mean? And then I was watching it real quick. Just speaking on female characters, I was watching the Anko filler, right? And they did that so drastically. I liked it, and then I didn't like it because they shouldn't have applied so much trauma to the female character, even though being deceived happens, but just a little more credit given to the group over there in the Naruto space, the whole Naruto franchise. That's a big up because some people like to downplay how they don't know how to write female characters and things like that, but we don't downplay nothing. We take all of the continuities, we take it all in over here. All right, look, bro, I'm married. I don't have to pause. All right, I don't play that game either, so we're gonna continue. All right, moving forward. Mamushi is a different character that we've never seen before. And the only reason that I want to specify that Mamushi is a different character is the fact that the way he uses clones, we can't say that these are officially him. Each one is officially him. They hold his chakra amount and this and that and the third. But where's the thorn soul bulb? Where's the thorn soul bulb? Thorn bulb, thorn soul thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? It makes no sense to me. So, I mean, in any case, maybe saying that Mamushi can see the present moment, which is why he's not even necessary, or he can only see past moments. Like, if he goes back, he can only see past moments. If she hasn't been anywhere or done anything, he can only really roam the streets because that's where majority of her chakra would be, because she likes to go shopping and do things like that. So, Now, Boruto and this fucking sword. Excuse me real quick, bro, because I need. Boruto and this damn sword. I don't know if he made it levitate. I think he did. I don't know. You gotta wait till the official comes out, because I don't know what Boruto is doing right now. I speculate that there are Hashirama cells in this blade, because when we saw Orochimaru do it, it only makes sense because he was experimenting with Hashirama cells for a long time in the Root organization with Danzo. And I got a reference for y'all that this is going to blow y'all mind when I tell you, right? So, but anyways, Orochimaru using the whole, come here type shit, Jamon type shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? That boy Boruto flying Raijin out of what seemed to be a tough situation, and this dumbass ninja came and picked this sword up, and we got to see exactly what's happening, right? So say if that was a chakra suppression rope that was around Boruto, did he get chakra from that guy because his chakra was registered to the blade, right? Because his chakra's registered to the blade. Him, Sumire, Sasuke. If you touch it, the only thing we know to draw chakra from people is the Hashirama cell. We don't know anything else to draw chakra from somebody. So it has to be Hashirama cells. Looking at it in a broader scope, that would be the only thing that connects Sumire and Boruto entirely, right? And then you got Sasuke, which is an Uchiha, which genetically would have a percentage of Otsutsuki. All this stuff has to lead back to the Otsutsuki somehow, right? But in any case, we're talking about Hashirama cells, right? Sasuke was also pumped with modified Hashirama cells and a whole bunch of other things by Kabuto. It makes no sense. It makes no sense how we can all sit here and speculate like Sasuke isn't on a certain tier level because of his chakra depletion. That's his body. But I'm not gonna get into that. Sasuke's video's coming. I'm just taking a delay because of Hidari. In any case, this interrogation is so frustrating that Kashin Koji, this interrogation has been so fucked up, and Kashin Koji just plays with that energy, right? He just takes that energy and says, "Oh, for real, we gonna figure this out," right? And I don't know if I put it in a video or not, or if that video ever came. I think I said it, but Inojin does exactly what I think he should have did the first time. But because he does it now, and this is where I'm gonna sit for a fucking second, because this shit pissed me off. Lord Kobu literally sat there and didn't care about nothing going on in the Leaf Village. It's like he would rather watch the Leaf Village burn. It's not fair that they gotta deal with an asshole like this in the fucking, like, come on, bro. You can't act like that, bro. You can't. And then the more damning part is, oh shit, it's the trash. Hold up. And we back. Sorry, trash was already taken out. I just let them pass by. Anyways. Like I said, Lord Kobu seems to be unfair. Does not care. Brought Hokage down there. Nigga, and this shit is go piss. It pisses me off, man. It pisses me off how it's kind of like the real world. Like, people just don't care, you know. Whatever you got going on. My tire is literally flat. Look here. Look at the picture. What time you gonna get here? And like, it's like, hey, this is your last day. This is just, you don't know it's your last day, but they do, and you still come in and work that whole day. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. And that's what Kobu's doing, man. And it's blowing my fucking mind because it's unfair. And Shikamaru is the really just playing it by ear. He doesn't even know what's really going on. The real player is Kashin Koji, and it's scary because I didn't know Kashin Koji was gonna go this damn low. I did not. I really did not. I felt like Kashin Koji was really going to be doing something like, I don't know, helping, like doing something polite, doing the right fucking thing, and there's no reason for Inojin to be using this toad to use mind-body transfer jutsu. And what we know about mind-body transfer jutsu is that the person inside the body sees you. That is the main thing, is that the person in the body sees you. I'm sorry, I feel bad. I feel so bad for what's going to happen. Because what we suspected the whole time, the master puzzle putter together himself, and Ambu Black Ops motherfucking general him damn self, Sai, figured it out. What do you have my son doing? Right? I think it was beyond the whole Papa thing. Sai knew the entire time, after learning right there his confirmation, right? Because I was suspecting that he would talk to Inojin, but all he had to do was look in his eyes and say that was my son. Not the fact that this nigga said Papa. This nigga Papa, nigga, fuck is you talking about, son? Tighten up, man. Anyway, this is crazy. Not only does Kashin Koji lead this man, this boy and man, this boy inside of this man, this Inojin's inside of this man's body. This is not fair. This is not right. This is not right. And then it gets worse. I'm not even gonna tell you, bro. This man not only tells him to jump off the roof, but remember I said there's 100 Mamushai running around. There's 100 Mamushai running around. They were already reported to be in front of the Hokage village, and only then, as Inojin is inside of Kobu's body on top of the roof, being told by Kashin Koji to jump off, a Mamushai shows up. And guess what? Guess what toads like to do? Did you know toads like to spit? Did you know frogs like to spit at things? They use their tongue and they spit water to catch their prey and things like that, right? They do that, right? So why would Kashin Koji send a water bullet to a damn Mamushi? Huh? Tell me why. Tell me why. This is not good. And then he's like, yeah, this is great. You ain't got to do nothing. We would be the only ones knowing that this is happening, right? Because we done turned off the transmission. We are now in body transfer, nigga. And now, kill this man. No, matter of fact, this is even better. No, it's not Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji has no right, literally no right, to be this damn maniacal. Not only that, mentioning and with the Sai and Shikamaru thing, it's like a flip Hiruzen and Danzo moment. I was just like, this is fucked up. But anyways, bro, like, comment, subscribe, share. This is Solo Sensei, man. I had to just put this out there because it was fucking me up inside, right? I was literally over here just like hunched over, like I can't breathe. I figured this would happen. I wish I could make more videos on it and be consistent, but sometimes you gotta just take a breather and wait. But since it's the new year, I might have to step out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just Solo Sensei, man. I'm checking out of here. I'll see you on the battlefield. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you didn't like it, you're a beautiful person. If you don't like it, you're still a beautiful person. Leave a comment and critique, and